I have a follower, and other people have reached out, but now I'm taking the time to give you a recap of what dlivrd really is all about and what I've learned about it since I've worked for the company. He writes, this guy, Key West 302, I'm having trouble signing up. Did you have a hard time? Now, I didn't, but dlivrd isn't available in every market, every area, every state. So I'm going to show you exactly where you need to go to see if you can apply to become a dlivrd delivery driver. Dlivrd is dlivrd. And if you notice, it says .io. What does that mean? Before I show you where to join, .io means input, output, and a lot of websites out there use that now because the new web is rolling out. And that's why artificial intelligence .ai is coming about too. It's all connected. Anyway, when I went to that meetup over the holidays because my nice new friend Michelle told me to join, she's one of my followers. When I spoke to the gentleman there, his name was Brian, I believe Adam or Brian. And I said, you know, how did this come about? He explained how they connected with ezcater, and ezcater reaches out and uses dlivrd as a third party. And I'll show you, I found that on a Google search. I'll show you in a moment. But the point was, he was saying eventually our future business model, they don't want to use ezcater anymore, or ezcater it's called. They want to work directly with restaurants. Now, I know a lot of local restaurants. If they paid me for my time, I would have introduced this opportunity to them, but I want to be paid for my hard work. I have a very good, people respect me when I pick up the food. I'm very well respected. I feel I am with 95% of the restaurants. And it's because, you know, I show respect when I walk in. I have a good rapport with most of the owners / managers. And, you know, that just comes naturally. They like when I deliver their food. All is good. So, that's what that means. Input, output. Now, I did a Google search. Hiring, dlivrd. I have it open. You see here? It's dlivrd.io/drive. And you will be brought to this page. I did it on the computer. I don't think I signed up through the app. I can't remember. But I believe I clicked on Garden City area, catering, delivery, driver gig. Garden City. Then it says Brooklyn. And this one says Brooklyn. And they tell you car required, car required. This is New York City. Then you can tap on show all positions. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, and the list gets longer. Queens. And oh wow, they have a lot of pages. So you have to browse through that. Right now, well, this one here says New York, Philadelphia. That's the main headquarters, I believe. New Jersey, Hartford. So you got to look. This is where you're going to look. dlivrd.io/drive. And it will bring you here. And this is where you can see if your market, your state, is on the list. My mouse went, come on, baby. All right, I'll use my pad. I don't want to do it again. So that's how you get there. I can't, well, you know what I do? If you go to the dlivrd.io and scroll to the bottom, you see our blogs. And you click on all updates. And this woman, Elizabeth, right before the holidays, interviewed me, spoke with me for a few reasons, but she wrote about me. I was a December Earning Partner Spotlight. So if you want to check that out, and read the article about me, you can. This one is the latest one, January, Delivered Difference Maker. Her name is Sarah R. I'm going to read that one in a little while. But they wrote an article and added me to their website because they're growing their business. They need to show what kind of drivers are out in the field for the restaurants that are visiting dlivrd.io to join because they want to use the service for their business. They want to deliver larger orders. And they even promoted my YouTube channel, which I thought was really nice. So this is a pretty good article. You could check that out. You can meet the leads. This is their East Coast team. And you can read more about it when you go to dlivrd.io. And you can learn about, who runs the show. This is the guy I met, Brian Brock, I believe. I think that he was the guy. Yeah, that looks like him. He's the one he was explaining to me how Delivered is doing business with ezcater, but their future goal is to not need ezcater, but not be an Uber Eats, deliver larger orders. Because if you get more money and everybody earns more money, that's what it comes down to. Everybody's going to earn more pay, more money. Okay. And then you have recruitment and engagement. You can find that underneath About Us. You see that? And you can read about it and learn more about them. Pretty cool. And I looked this up. I highlighted it because I didn't want to waste time. And what it says is, dlivrd.io, learn about ezcater's new hashtag, EaseDispatch service. And what it says is, learn about ezcater's new EaseDispatch service and how restaurants can now deliver to more customers. We are proud to be a trusted third-party delivery service. And who did I speak to? It was someone last week, and they explained how... Oh, I was speaking to someone on the phone about how that I won't take jobs that overlap anymore. I did show an example in my latest video how they try to get me to do 2 deliveries 15 minutes apart. It's just not right. The woman today, when I picked up the food, they told me what happened yesterday with a driver and how the driver was over an hour late because they were at another guac. They took both offers and they were only 15 minutes apart. Well, just because you're picking up here at 11, it don't mean that you're going to be in Jericho by 11:30 picking up another order. There's no way you could pick up that food and deliver it and think you're going to be at the next stop in 30 minutes. It's not going to happen. They need to fix that because that's a big no-no. And that's what the woman said to me. And then she said, I wish all the drivers were like you. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. Because I'm respectful. I ask what I'm picking up. She tells me what food is heavy, what food is hot. She actually says, this is hot. She knows I keep it separate so I can hold it easily when I get there. I need to know I could jump out of my car and start delivering without anything wobbling. And if you watch my latest video, there are certain foods that you just can't prevent from spillage. And if the plastic wasn't wrapped around the half tray that was covered with a tin and fully closed all the way, it still leaked. And you see how the cardboard just falls apart. I'll put that link in the description because the customers, I feel drivers should rate customers. And what happened today did not have to happen. And I actually had to finally get a little... Excuse me, I need to finish my job here now because it was ridiculous. Nobody cared. I stood there for 2 minutes and everybody just didn't get out of the way. It was just so bizarre. It's like, don't you want me to finish my job and get out of the office? It was just so bizarre. But not all deliveries are like that. So she did explain that I said I met someone in the field a couple of weeks ago. She had a very small order. So they're branching out. They want to be more of a delivery service with all different size orders. I mean, I feel I'm delivering pretty big orders. You know, I got to make 4 trips to a office on the 3rd or 4th floor. I could use a wagon, but I'm still going to deal with steps. I'm still going to have to get into a lobby. Sometimes there's steps getting into the building or up to the building, and then when you get inside, then you got to get to an elevator. You can't just pile food on top of each other and think that you're going to level 6 bags and roll in a wagon to all the places. It's not going to happen to all the places. It's just, I'm still going to have to make 4 trips, whether I have that nice cart that place gave me the other day or not. That's why those bags are vital. In my opinion, I'm someone in the field. I'm pretty strong. I have enough sense that I pack everything up where it's secure, it's not moving around. And when I grab it, it's level and I start moving. It's not that easy delivering these larger orders. So they are planning on branching out. And I know a lot of restaurants. I know a lot of owners. I know a lot of managers that like me. Would you like something to drink, Michelle? We have a mistake, Michelle. Would you want something to eat? You want to try this? A lot. So, because you make friends. You know, you make friends in the field. You become, you see me more often. Here's one more example that's off topic of delivered. I hope showing you where to go helps you understand that it's not in every market yet. You go to dlivrd.io, input, output. They want to get rid of the middleman, like bypass the boss and go directly to the source, /drive or driver. Let me check one more time. My mouse broke. Drive, /drive after dlivrd.io. Oh, I got off track. Oh, I was at a store today for myself. I became a customer. And they suggested, they said, where you been? I said hello to one of the staff. She goes, where you been? I haven't seen you. And I was like, oh, hi. And I chatted for a moment. And I was like, yeah, I got some leads. And she goes, you know, you should go to the Facebook group for this store and promote yourself. That tells me they want me to do that. That was a very good suggestion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time this weekend to write a letter, you know, so I can send them a proper message, tell them who I am, what I do, the market that I work, and can I promote my services on their Facebook group /page. And I'll tell you how it goes. So we'll see. That was a really good idea. You know, I should ask stores that I have a relationship with. Can I promote my dumpling business? I would love to. Delivered, they want to expand in a different way, and they tell me I'm being considered, but then I also want to work my dumpling business. That would be ideal, and not have to work Uber Eats anymore or Grubhub. You know what I mean? Or Instacart. I would rather work my own business. I hope this video helped you. My mouse broke. Here we go with the pad. I'll see you next time. I hope this information helps you. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.